Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th of June 2019 live stream from River Horse. As normal, I will talk you through what's going on currently at River Horse, and I'll do that by helping, as a helping guide. I'll look through the newsletter that we just sent you, because that's got the hottest, most recent new things, and I'll add obviously some interesting details to that. If you by any chance have any questions during that, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and the guys there will wave at me and tell me what the questions are, and I'll do my best to answer them straight away. So, this time the newsletter, our new thing that we are launching, is the Ogres and Oubliettes, which is a new supplement for Tails of Equestria, the roleplay game, and it's a box, so it looks roughly like one of these big boxes. So the dimensions would be, I think, actually exactly that of these boxes: the starter set and the Curse of the Statuettes. And what's in the Ogres and Oubliettes? Well, we thought that it would be when you roleplay, it's great often to use miniatures, markers to recreate a scene, to recreate a situation that helps players visualize the scene. So we produced a massive amount of standees. In that, there's like 139 different standees, which range from, and when I mean standee, just let me show you what we mean by standees. I'll go on the close cam. So it's a pony made of cardboard that comes out of a punch board, and a series of bases. This is a bit big, but they're different type of size of bases that basically make sure that stands. Obviously, you can't quite see it from the top, but it stands on the ground like that. Whoop. There we go. So you have that. You have ponies. You have creatures like this dragon. Let's see if I can move the dragon closer to the camera. And it gets out of focus. Is the out of focus dragon? There you go. Anyway, so, and as well as standees in those punch boards, we managed to squeeze quite a lot of tokens. Mostly items, even some weapons. So there's a lot of equipment for your adventuring in Equestria. So just some tokens there. So there's like lots and lots of the creatures. As you know, we called it Ogres Oubliettes because there's an episode in My Little Pony where Discord actually creates a world that brings Spike and Big Mac into the Apple Mac, no, Big Mac into the same world, and basically they do a role play game, which we thought was astonishing to see a role play game in Tails of Equestria, in My Little Pony, and we have Tails of Equestria, so it was a very cool thing to see. So we actually focused this Ogres Oubliettes. There's a part of it which is definitely set in the same world that the Discord creates. Basically, because in the box there's an adventure. There's a small leaflet with a short adventure, which indeed is the playing characters get taken into the same world of Ogres and Oubliettes, and so you face the Squizzard and his army of minions, which are kind of like undead creatures from Equestria. So it is, and you have the standees for those, as well as a lot of standees for normal creatures from the real Equestria. So you have ponies, famous ponies, the main six, of course, but also other characters, or the named ponies, and then generic creatures. Mostly, if you look at the bestiary of Equestria, our book, then a lot of the creatures present in the bestiary are there. And
I think every creature that we've ever published
is in there. Every creature that we ever published is, they will hold us to that, of course. Yes, is in there. And so basically, when you are adventuring in Equestria, you're playing an adventure, it's very convenient for the pony master to just put down the right creatures, the right characters, and recreate the scenes. So it helps a lot. We found that when we play tested it with young ones, they really had a lot of fun with those. Like my daughter. In fact, sometimes they get distracted and start to play with those a lot, and so you have to call them back. So that's what Ogres Oubliettes is. We think it's a really cool addition to the range, and basically there's a lot of value in that. It's a really cool product, if I say so myself. Okay, so after Ogres Oubliettes, what's in the news? Wait for our social media to catch up. We have interviewed Ian Fleming, like we always say Ian Fleming, James Fleming, not Ian Fleming. James Fleming, that is the author that wrote the Philistine Follies supplement for Tails of Equestria. So Chris Caesar interviews him and asks him all the pertinent questions about writing Philistine Follies. So there's a lot of insight about designing an adventure for Tails of Equestria, or even just working as a commission for a company writing a supplement. So if you're interested, please go down and look at the video. After the interview with James Fleming, then we have our creature feature, which is a regular feature on our newsletter. So every week we bring up a new creature that we haven't published before, or even that has been created new for this. But this time around, this week is the Buffelgrim, which you have seen in the TV series, and so we now added the stats and the rules for the Buffelgrim in Tails of Equestria, so you can add it to your adventures. Importantly, note that we'd like you to submit more creatures that we can actually. The creature feature it comes with a template and the instructions on how to make your own creatures. So if you want to basically take any character from the show that is not portrayed, I don't know, Lyra, some famous pony, and make their stats and abilities, or a completely new creature, or a creature that we haven't covered yet, you've seen in the show, please, feel free to send us a drawing and maybe a paragraph of description if it's a new creature, and it would be very cool. We'll publish it, and possibly we'll actually turn it into actually one of ours, one of the official ones, and so I think we'll probably run a competition about that as well very soon. So yeah, please show us some creativity, show us some fun, show us some of your creatures. And yes, in the newsletter, one of the bonuses of having the newsletter is that you get to see the comics that Caesar draws. And this one is about a special request we had specifically from the creature feature, where we asked people, what new creatures would you like to see? What creatures would you like to add to our range of My Little Pony Tales of Equestria? And one of the suggestions we found very funny, and therefore Caesar has drawn a comic for it, and I'll be sharing it now. Is it live so people can see it? Yes. So it is My Little Cthulhu, really, which was quite cute, we thought, as a concept. Look at those eyes. On the newsletter, the next regular feature in the newsletter is content that you created of our products, reviews, videos, anything that is unboxings, this kind of comments, all sorts of things. In this particular case, we've seen after the Fires came out in like a couple of weeks ago, we saw a couple of amazing pictures of Fires of the David Bowie as a white owl, Jareth as the white owl in the box, and people have made some amazing jobs painting those. In particular, we picked Scott the Machine. his version of the models was astonishing. So we talked to Scott, and basically you get to see some of his miniatures. You get to get a link to his Facebook, and basically admire all the rest of the great work he's done on painting miniatures. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that those are stunning, really, really cool. So thank you, Scott. That was very cool to see those. After that, we have our live stream reminder, which presents the live stream from last week. Last week's live stream was actually unusual, was different, and if you missed it, I think is a very cool one to go and look at, because it was Jack filming from the UK Game Expo from our stand, and so you get to see what our stand looked like, what was there, and all the atmosphere, all the amount of the nice people, the amount of people that were there having fun, browsing games, trying games, and you see some of our beautiful demonstrators like me engaging with people and having fun at the fact. So it's a cool video. And last but not least, the last section of our newsletter has the pre-orders. So we have the pre-order for from Mockingjay there, which is again at the show was very well received. You know, a lot of people opened it and went, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" So we'll do an unboxing as well of that. But there's a lot of cool stuff there. So you can still pre-order it now. It's going on the boat pretty much now. So get in. And of course, Ogres Oubliettes now is up for pre-order as well. So obviously, for all our products, we prefer if you go and talk to your local friendly gaming store and get them to order it for you, and especially for you as well, because you save the shipping and you support your local friendly gaming store. If you don't have a friendly local gaming store, then of course it's also available on our website, on our web store. And finally, there's again a reminder that the G-Manson RPG, the storytelling game, so to speak, the adventure game, is now available for pre-order, and we'll update you soon with more information about that as well. So I believe I am done with this week's newsletter. I think I got to the end. Yes, I did. There's just advertising. Next time you can see us in person will be at Children there on September 19. Therefore, I will conclude here and bid you a good weekend. See you next week.